Y'all know what time it is? Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what this is. Y'all know what time it is. This is Three Kings Boxing. My man 2K, he'll be back. The Prodigy, he'll be back. The Prodigy be back. Y'all know he'll be back. He'll most definitely be back. He's having a little technical difficulties over there. That's right. We in these streets. You know what it is, Mr. J.L. Davis. And of course, y'all see that right there. What they say? No beta males on. Y'all. Y'all ain't seen your boy Bo like this in a while. Fuck y'all. Nobody safe. Nobody. Fuck y'all. Nobody's safe now. Let me take this off. Let me get this off. All right, man. What's going on? Of course, always go to 3kingsboxing.com for the latest grades. What's going on in the sport of boxing? So, a lot of shit been going on in the sport of boxing, man. Of course, you guys know we got the Anthony Joshua, Oleksandr Usyk fight going on. Me and my man Prodigy gonna really break that down to the motherfucking white meat. You know what I'm saying? Then, of course, the WBC fucking over Ryan Garcia, right? Ordering this bullshit JoJo Diaz, like a fight nobody even asked for, a fight nobody was even looking at. JoJo Diaz and Ryan Garcia, man. I mean, just think about that for a second. Ryan Garcia walked away from mental illness. Mental illness. He walks away from mental illness, right? Okay. While he's gone, they took the interim title off of him, and they took away his mandatory status. So how does he come back and fight for a belt and a status that they took off his ass? Like, you get and a final eliminator. He already fought in the final eliminator. What the fuck are they doing over there, man? So there he is, y'all. That's what's up, man.
Ryan Garcia. You talking about Ryan Garcia?
No shit. You know I am, dog. You already know I am. You already know I am, man. And this right here is for Ryan Garcia, right there. There you go, Ryan. There you go, Ryan.
Yeah, we're gonna jump to that later, man. Fuck Ryan Garcia. What I do want to talk to you about is that goddamn, before we jump on that prediction video, or at least the prediction of Usyk and Joshua, I want to talk about that slap, nigga.
Oh, Caleb Plant.
See, here's the problem, man. Here's the problem, bro. See, you got, and this is the problem with fanboying, man, because motherfuckers just can't think objectively. And they can't think objectively. They can't see shit from either side, bro. They can only see shit from one side.
Yeah, for real.
When I put up that video, it was a collage, right, of Caleb Plant had put up and shit, basically him smacking Canelo, right? It's clear that he lands, 4 of his 5 fingers on Canelo's head. It's clear.
Exactly.
One nigga said, "Oh man, you can Photoshop anything on the internet," right? Several motherfuckers like, "Nah, nigga, he didn't hit him." I'm like, fam, look at the goddamn middle. There is literally a collage from left to right. The left side, he puts his hand up. In the middle, on the right, yeah, he's got his goddamn hands on his face, or his fingers on his face. And then in the third one, you see Canelo attempting to roll, but he'd already got hit. Nigga said, nah, he didn't hit him. Okay. Then you got niggas saying, "Ah, man, it's a slap." Let me tell y'all something, dog. Even if he grazed him, Julio, you good. He grazed him. All right, I'll take that. Julio, if I walk up to you in front of your wife and kids and attempt to slap you, but only graze you, are you going to say, "Ah, nigga, you just grazed me"? Is that what you gonna say, Julio? "Ah, nigga, that's what's up. You just grazed me." Or you gonna try to show that you can provide security to your wife and your children, nigga? That's what you gonna do.
Yeah.
I told a motherfucker, somebody said, "Ah, man, it takes more than fingertips to topple Canelo." Nigga, that doesn't matter. The fact that this nigga, listen, a motherfucker walk up to me and try to smack me and miss, I'm busting that ass, nigga. If a motherfucker hits me with his hangnail, I'm busting that ass.
Nigga said, with his hangnail. Hold on, man.
Nigga hit me with his hangnail, bro. Canelo fans are missing the point. Now, they kept saying, "Oh man, Canelo with the 2-piece." Yeah, sure, that's great. He did. He hit him with the 2-piece. Made his glasses, cut his eye, and everything. That was great. But don't just say the nigga didn't hit him. He did hit him. And if he didn't hit him, he still tempted. It doesn't matter. But the picture shows the niggas got 4 fingers on this nigga's dome, bro. What you think? How you Photoshop 4? Come on, man. Why would Caleb Plant right after the fucking face-off go Photoshop 4 fingers on the nigga's head? Really?
For real.
Caleb Plant that quick with it?
Yeah, no shit. Like, yeah, no shit.
That nigga's that quick with it, dog?
No shit. Like,
I just wanted to say that real quick, man. I just wanted to say that, bro, because the Canelo fans are fucking ridiculous. They're worse than Pacquiao fans right now, bro. They're worse than Deontay Wilder fans.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Right. It's right there, bro. It's close. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about Wilder fans, like just people that respect Wilder. I'm talking about hardcore Wilder fans, nigga.
Yeah.
That will not accept this nigga's lost.
Niggas that'll tell you that nigga. Niggas that'll tell you that nigga has one of the top resumes in boxing.
Oh shit. You can't sit there and look me in my face, bro, and tell me that you think Deontay Wilder got a better resume than Anthony Joshua. You can't look me in my face and say that, bro. Hell, you can't look me in my motherfucking face and tell me that Deontay Wilder got a better resume than Tyson Fury.
Damn. Nigga, you can't tell me you got a better resume than Dylan White.
That's right. That's right. Who got the second best resume at heavyweight right now, bro?
Dylan White.
Yep. Niggas gonna be like, what the fuck these niggas talking about? Look who he beat.
Joseph Parker, Povetkin, Bronny, Chisora, Oscar Rivas.
Yep. All top level. Ain't no top level whack contenders. You can give him Robert Hell Anus. You can give him that.
Yeah.
But Robert Hell Anus is a top level whack contender to me, right? Oscar Rivas is not a top level whack contender.
That's very true.
Povetkin's not a top level whack contender. Joseph Parker wasn't a top level whack contender, right? Derek Chisora is not a top level whack contender.
No. Bronny wasn't a top level. He just he can't get off them drugs.
Yeah, right. Let me tell you something, man. Look at Ruben. He said 3 Kings hating on Canelo again. How we hate on Canelo, Ruben? We got him number 1 pound for pound, or number 1 3 Kings top 10. How's that hating?
Yeah.
We spitting facts.
Ask us who we think will win the fight.
Right. Ruben, put in here 2K and Bo. Who you think gonna win between Canelo and Caleb Plant? And ask us if we hating. Right? But look, man. Joseph Parker, who else I say? Derek Chisora. Derek Chisora is a better fighter, was a better contender than almost, actually, let me think about this. Yeah. All 8 of Deontay Wilder's title defenses. He had 10 total, but 8 of his title defenses, Derek Chisora is better than all them niggas. Do you disagree? He's not better than Luis Ortiz, and he's not better than Tyson Fury.
I was just finna say, yeah, no. When you look at like Eric Molina, Gerald Washington, Duhopis, no, you're right. Yeah. Chisora's better than all of them, man.
Chisora's better than Duhopis, Arthur Spilka, that version of Chris Arreola, Bermain Stavern, right? Yeah. Dominic Brazil, George, what's the nigga name? George Washington, nigga, whatever, right? You know better than all them.
Fucked up part is I think Derek Chisora beats all them niggas.
That's what I'm saying. He's better than all of them. He already beat Arthur Spilka. You saw that he left that nigga hanging on the ropes and shit in the first round.
He sure did. Deontay Wilder was getting beat by the nigga.
Yeah. I had to fight a draw at the time of the stoppage.
Sure did.
Right? So one of the guys that's not even the best win on Dillian White's resume is better than every motherfucker that Deontay Wilder's faced except Tyson Fury and Luis Ortiz. All right, man. But that's not the point of it. We always jump into other shit because we talk boxing and we know what the fuck we talking about, man. Whether you disagree or agree, you gotta respect it, man. Because we're gonna give you facts that support our opinions. Now let's jump in. Go ahead.
I'll just real quick. Understand one thing about us: we don't have an agenda.
Nah.
And it's like Yeah,
I'm not getting no money from these niggas.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You know, y'all see any exclusives coming from Three Kings? Oh,
Nope.
exclusive! Y'all see any of that coming?
Ain't nobody paying. Ain't nobody approach 2K and say, "Hey, man, we see you got that business there. You know what I'm saying? Here's a couple G's. Only talk good about us." Ain't nobody done that.
No.
So why the fuck would I be biased towards anything or anybody or any fighter? I don't give a fuck about none of these dudes.
Right. And you better come with more than a couple of G's, nigga. You better 100,000, nigga.
Exactly.
20,000, nigga. I need money, nigga.
The website alone is worth more than a couple G's. You fucking right.
You know
so then you want me to sacrifice my dignity too, nigga? Shit, bro.
Shit, you better. I need retirement money, nigga. That's what I need.
Right. Man, I don't give a fuck about none of these boxing entities, bro. Networks, promoters, managers, the fighters. Get your ass in the ring. That's it. That's all I need to see. Oh, yeah, get in the ring against the best. You know what I'm saying? Kev El Chino Isaac said Luis Ortiz ain't shit, and Wilder never beat Fury, so let's add Vitaly Klitschko to Chisora's record. So Wilder has a title defense against Fury because that fight was a draw. Kev, whenever you get a draw, that is considered a successful title defense.
Exactly.
That is boxing rules. So yeah, he never beat him, you're right. But since he kept the title, it's considered a successful title defense.
Exactly.
I don't know what he's talking about with Vitaly Klitschko and Chisora's record, because we weren't talking about Chisora's record. We're talking about Dillian White's record.
Yeah. Yeah.
But go ahead, man. Jump into Ryan Garcia, man. Jump into that shit.
No, but see, here's the thing with me, right? And this will piss me off. The WBC, like, and if I ever get a chance to talk to Bill Haney again, which happens, for those of you niggas that don't know, like, we have an uncontrollable direct line at the nigga, right?
Pretty much.
But for me, I'm thinking Ryan Garcia needs to drop that WBC belt and go, because they've been fucking him over. They first.
You talking about Devin Haney?
Devin Haney,
you
right?
Said Ryan Garcia. Haney.
Yeah, they've been fucking him over. Here's where they first fucked him over at. When him and Luke Campbell signed the contract to fight for the vacant WBC title that Mikey Garcia left.
Yeah.
Right. The WBC allowed Bob Arams to come in and have Lomachenko fight for that title. Now, I didn't have a problem with that. The problem I had was they agreed for Lomachenko to fight Luke Campbell, who was rated under Devin Haney.
Yeah.
He was rated right under Devin Haney. Then they franchised Lomachenko and devalued Devin Haney's belt when they allowed that belt to be considered undisputed. They devalued his belt. They say, okay, man, we're going to franchise Lomachenko. You have the title. Oh, by the way, when Lomachenko fight Teofimo Lopez, it's going to be for undisputed. So you devalue that belt that that Devin Haney has with that franchise tag shit, right?
Yeah.
Then when the nigga said, I ain't going to lose to no white boy, you pretty much threatened to take the belt away from him, made him apologize, but then didn't show him no fucking respect in return, because why? You ordered Ryan Garcia. It was Ryan Garcia versus Luke Campbell. He wins the interim title. You did not, no shape, form, or fashion force Ryan Garcia to fight Devin Haney. You was gonna have a nigga fight Javier Fortuna. Then when he pulled out of that fight, you took the interim title and you took the mandatory status. Fortuna versus fucking Jojo Diaz. Jojo Diaz wins. Ryan Garcia comes back and you mandate Ryan Garcia and Jojo Diaz. Like, Ryan Garcia was like, look, man, man, I need I need stress leave. Can I go on vacation?
Right. Hey,
what he did?
Listen, man, I was just trying to fuck another bitch. My bitch, you know what I'm saying? She left me, nigga. I need, you know what I'm saying? I need, what's that shit? I need bereavement. This nigga needed bereavement like a nigga died or something. Get the fuck out of here, man.
This nigga literally took bereavement time, a couple months, came back, and he gets to fight in a final fucking eliminator when you took the belt and the status off him. And he gets to come back, skips the line, he gets out of line, and then he comes back, skips the whole line, and fight for a title eliminator, a final title eliminator, when you already had a nigga in that fucking spot. So instead of saying, hey, Jojo Diaz, you need to fight Devin Haney. You was like, you know what, man? We was just joking. Yeah, Oscar, I'm sorry, Oscar. Yeah, man, go ahead, man. Go ahead. Go ahead on and fight. Let your boys fight, man. I'm
Fuck
sorry.
out of here, man. Listen, man, that is if you don't understand that what Ryan Garcia is doing right now is the epitome of ducking. You know what I'm saying? I mean, fuck ducking. Fuck ducking. Because ducking is what we say is when the opportunity, right, is thrown at you, right? And you've been in the mix for a while and the opportunity is thrown at you, and you just straight up say no, right? He didn't even say that, bro. Like this motherfucker, why would you fight Luke Campbell for a title eliminator? The title eliminator, because he got the interim belt, right? Beating Luke Campbell. That effectively makes you the mandatory for the actual champion, which is Devin Haney, right? Why would you even fight for that title, right? Or why would you even go into that matchup with the understanding that if you win, you get a shot at a title? Understand that Ryan Garcia wasn't talking that Tank Davis shit like he was after the fight before it.
No, he wasn't.
He was talking about getting titles, right?
He sure was.
It's only, and he didn't mention Tank before that. He sure did, right? But it wasn't really full on, oh, we care about Tank Davis more than anything else until after the goddamn fight. So if that's the case, then why did you even fight for the interim title? Why didn't you just let Luke Campbell and fucking Javier Fortuna fight? Nigga, you still gonna make your money because you got a big ass guarantee from Oscar De La Hoya. You didn't have to fight Luke Campbell, right?
Yeah.
So everyone's like, okay, Ryan's taking this fight against Luke Campbell. That's what's up. That's a good matchup for him. It's a good step up, right? And he's going to become the interim champion, which will make him the mandatory for Devin Haney. So everybody's like, yo, we can't wait to see this motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
Fight Devin Haney. That is what everyone was saying when he took the fight with Luke Campbell.
Nigga, that's what he said when he was offered the WBO mandatory title fight.
Emmanuel to go.
Yeah, Emmanuel to go. Remember, he had WBO and WBC. He said, nah, man, I want WBC because I want to fight Devin Haney. Hell, I wrote articles of how he was saying how Haney was fucking with him during the quarantine. And he wanted to get away. He said, man, God, please heal the world because I need to fight Devin Haney. I'm tired of these messages.
Right. Exactly. So I just don't understand. It's kind of like Ryan Garcia was being one of them greedy niggas at a barbecue, bro. You know what I'm saying? Niggas are standing there with their plates, and he's like, nah, shit, nigga, let me get seconds, third, fourth. It's like, nigga, they didn't eat yet, bro. Go sit down somewhere, nigga. That's what he did because he took the Luke Campbell opportunity and didn't do shit with it.
No.
You could have gave that. Javier Fortuna could have gotten that opportunity. He was supposed to get it any fucking way.
He sure was.
Right? A whole host of other motherfuckers at lightweight could have gotten that opportunity, and then they would have fought Devin Haney for the opportunity for the title. So at the end of the day, bro, right? If you're not gonna take the fucking opportunity that's given to you, then let somebody else eat, nigga. You already got the huge backing. You already got the huge fucking backing, right?
Yep.
So let somebody else have it. Because you're gonna come back around and according to him, right? And according to dick sucking ass Chris Mannix, right? Titles don't matter when it comes to Ryan Garcia. He's already a star.
Yeah, that's exactly what he
said. So you fight whoever the fuck you want then. That's the case. Fight whoever the fuck you want. Stay off Devin Haney's Twitter and his Instagram, right? We don't give a fuck about what you do. You could be Joe Messi, nigga, at lightweight. That's what you could be.
Yep.
For those that don't know who Joe Messi is, a nigga went like 40-0 and didn't fight nobody at heavyweight.
No.
During the Lennox Lewis, Mike Tyson, Riddick Bowe era. Didn't fight nobody.
Nobody.
40-0.
Nigga retired because he had a bleed or something. He had a aneurysm or one of them.
An aneurysm, yeah, either an aneurysm or detached retina, one of them two. But the motherfucker retired, didn't fight nobody, 40-0 or some shit, 30-something-0, right? Had an opportunity to fight Lennox Lewis, turned the fucking fight down.
Nah,
nigga. You want me to fight who? Nah, I ain't fighting him.
Man, we just playing. Let me
get that nigga, man, what that nigga name over there, bro? What that, Bobo Jones? Let me get that nigga right here. Do that nigga right there, bro. Yeah. That's what Joe Messi was doing.
Let me get that nigga Hong Chong Fu Schnicken. Let me get that nigga. Let me get that nigga Hong Dong Fu Schnicken. Let me get
Hong Dong Ching Choi, nigga. Let me get that nigga right there, bro. Who? That's what Ryan Garcia about to do.
Yeah.
Listen, JoJo Diaz is a good fighter, former champion. He beat Tevin Farmer, took his IBF belt. My beef is not with JoJo Diaz. Let me say this. As it pertains to Ryan Garcia, my beef, I do still have a beef with JoJo because he's doing the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
You fought Fortuna for the interim title and won it, knowing that you were going to get an opportunity to fight Devin Haney. And then after the fight, the nigga said, man, I'm ready to fight all these lightweights, all these motherfuckers ducking. Didn't he say that? In the post-fight press conference after beating Fortuna, he called out the entire lightweight division.
I wrote the article. He called all them pussies. I wrote the article.
Yeah.
He said all these pussies ain't fighting each other.
Yeah.
I wrote the article.
But then
you told Devin Haney, shut up, nigga, and fight me. Just shut your goofy ass up and fight me at the end of the year.
Yeah. Exactly. So at the end of the day, bro, this nigga said, Kev, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Kev, dog. Hey, you better get used to this shit. That's what's gonna happen. Better get used to this shit, man. But look, at the end of the day, bro, right? At the end of the day, you said what you said about the whole fucking lightweight division, right?
Yeah.
But then you align yourself with them same motherfuckers you call them pussy. Now people are gonna say, "Oh man, it's boxing and it's about money because they're both with Golden Boy."
Exactly.
Dog. As a fan, you're not supposed to care about that. That's why I keep telling these motherfuckers, Bo.
No.
As a fan of the sport, you're not supposed to care who's aligned with who, why this company's making this business decision over making the best fights that could possibly be made at that point in time, right? So if that's the fucking case, right, then why would you sit there and be like, oh man, I support Ryan Garcia and JoJo Diaz because Golden Boy trying to make money? Okay, if you supporting that and you're saying you support that, are you getting a cut? The answer is no. I already know that.
Right.
You're not getting a cut. That's how stupid these motherfuckers are, man. They're gonna support. You're gonna sit there and support other niggas getting money, which is basically the money they getting is stealing from you because you're sitting there waiting to see the best fights to be made. But then they're not making the best fight to be made because they care about money, so they're stealing money from you in the long run and you supporting it. So basically, a nigga comes in your house and robs you, and while you see that nigga running out the house robbing you, you clapping. Hey, good shit, my nigga. Good shit. Hey, you need anything else?
You called me sleeping. You called me slipping, nigga.
That's why I yell, Kev. That's why I yell. Hey, bro, you need anything else, my nigga? Hey, bro, I'm gonna leave the door unlocked tomorrow, nigga. Word up. Stupid motherfuckers, man.
Hey, well, real quick, Robert Gutierrez, we'll go back to his comment. He said, nobody talks about Tank and Haney ducking each other. No, we did. If you go back to a show we did, because remember when Devin Haney said, hey, Tank, how would you like to come fight for a real title? Because Tank had that regular bullshit. We talked about the fact that Tank Davis said everything, but I'm fighting Devin Haney. So, no, we talked about that, bro. So,
yeah, I mean, we talked about that. We got articles on that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, and we've gone into Devin Haney and, the situation in which that he's putting himself in a situation where he's Rigo at lightweight, at 135. Remember, Rigo was holding that WBA super title, and Carl Frampton blatantly ducked him after he said, hey, when I beat Scott Quigg, I'm going to fight Rigo, and we're going to see who the real jackal is. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
We're going to see who the real jackal is. He blatantly ducked the fuck out of Rigo. Leo Santa Cruz, I mean,
that nigga asked for $2 million. He asked for $2 million to fight Rigo. I'll never get that.
Leo Santa Cruz might as well play a catcher in baseball. This nigga so low to the ground ducking Rigo, dog. He's so low to the ground, nigga. You know what I'm saying? This nigga walk in a duck position. That's how much he was ducking Rigo. All of fucking what year was that, dog? All of 2014, 2014, 2015.
Yeah, he was.
He's just ducking. This nigga just walking outside, duck first before he opened the door. Bet. Thought I saw Rigo, nigga. Thought I saw Rigo. Just ducking. That's the most duckingest. Yes, I just created a new word. That's the most duckingest nigga in boxing. Leo Santa Cruz. And then they're going to say, but he fought Tank. We don't give a fuck about that. Look at the people he didn't fight. Look who he did not fight.
But see, y'all, you know, the problem when people see people, you got to look at the context and full character. The walls were closing in on Leo at that time when he fought Tank Davis. Yeah. You got to understand, because the division he was in, it wasn't controlled by number one. It wasn't controlled by PBC. The only cat he could have fought was Gary Russell. He wasn't trying to do that, and he did. And people and real talk, if Al Heyman was gonna let it fight or take an L, which I'm not mad at, he's not gonna let him take it to fucking Shakur Stevenson, Josh Warrington. He's not gonna do that either.
Right.
So the walls were pretty much closing in on Leo at that time.
They absolutely they were, bro. Leo Santa Cruz is the only nigga in boxing, active in boxing, that admitted to the world that his dad wouldn't let him fight a fighter.
Yeah, he sure did.
He said, my dad won't let me fight Rigo. What? Wait a minute, nigga. Are you like a teenager, motherfucker? I'm saying, you're a grown-ass man, right? Ain't that right?
Man.
So the motherfuckers is out here talking about Keith Thurman and shit, right? He was ducking Errol Spence, and he the most duckingest nigga in boxing. That motherfucker never came out and said, my dad won't let me fight Errol Spence. He never said that.
The only nigga worse to me than Leo Santa Cruz, and I hate to say this, y'all get mad at me, Nonito Donaire. That nigga let his wife call the fight off.
Oh my God, bro. That's
that nigga let his wife call the fight off.
Extra beta, bro. Extra beta.
What? They called me a bitch. You know what, honey? You ain't gonna fight him. Huh?
My wife said some shit like that. I'd be like, bet. You saying you're not going to the fight? That's what you said? That's what it would immediately translate like that to me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you not going to the fight. Okay, bet.
I bet you gonna stay home then? That's what's up. You stay at the crib? That's what's up. I got you. You're not gonna tell me as my wife or my woman who the fuck I'm gonna fight. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, Ruben Gutierrez, why does that matter? Why does that matter if a nigga's bored? Okay, let me ask you something. If a bored nigga tell you, yo, man, your wife is yo, man, I used to fuck your wife. You're not gonna fight that boring ass nigga?
Nah, Ruben ain't gonna fight him. He just told you why.
You see what I'm saying?
Rigo came up. Listen, man, Gary Russell, that's another one he ducked. I don't know how I forgot about that, Julio. Good shit. Gary Russell, like Julio just said, was hugging his dad. He sunned his dad, bruh. His dad sitting there under the armpit of Gary. Exactly, bro. He under that nigga armpit. Hey, and didn't Gary touch that nigga's chain too? Hey, man, look, for y'all ain't know shit about the hood of the streets. You don't touch a nigga's chain, man.
No, man.
That'll get you fucked up quick. You touch a motherfucking chain, man. That nigga hugged him under his armpit and grabbed his chain, bro. And then basically said, look, Leon with Pops. Are you kidding me? But see, Ruben will let a nigga do that to him, bro. Because he's more.
Right. And then say, man, I ain't gonna fight him, man. He boring. Yeah. He only fight once a year anyway. Nah, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up, Ruben.
It be like that, man.
He said boring, he got no money like Andre. Andre got money. What you talking about?
I'm about to say, I don't know what you talking about.
Yeah, I don't know. Who's broke? Andre's broke? Really?
Because that nigga over there getting top dollar to fight niggas that I've never, Luke Keeler and shit.
Luke Keeler, yeah, he's getting his own money fighting white niggas.
Nigga, look up Caucasian. You'll see a picture of Luke Keeler in the dictionary.
Exactly. Where's your proof Andre ain't getting no money and can't get nobody else no money? I bet you Luke Keeler and the rest of them, Masage Selecki, Walter Takwa, I bet you them motherfuckers is not out here saying, man, I ain't got no money. Man, I fought that nigga Andre, man, I ain't get no money. They're not saying that. Good shit, Heisenberg. $3 million for Jason Quigley. If the Quigley can get $3 million, what the fuck you think Andre get, Ruben? Right. You know you ain't supposed to come in here with that bullshit. We gonna kill it.
And before you say it, because I know you're going to do it, you can't help yourself. You're going to say, "Oh man, that's nothing. That's just 3 million. He ain't getting 10. Well, it's 3 million more than what you're making." Let me put it like that. It's 3 million more than all of us on this. Well, I can't say all of us combined is making. Now, if you combine me and 2K shit, yeah, you probably get kind of close. But it's 3 million more than what everybody's making right now in boxing. Like, name anybody else in boxing that get 3 million fighting Jason Quigley.
Quiggy, the Quiggy. Jason Quigley. I got the goofiest name in boxing, bro.
I can't even.
Man, I'm sorry, bro. Motherfucker, I'm training. I see my manager and shit be like, "Man, what's up, nigga? Who my next opponent?" "Yeah, you got this guy, Jason Quigley." I'm like, "Man, I'm knocking that nigga out, bro." Immediately, bro. I'm knocking him the fuck out, man. What'd you say his name was? Quigley?
Yeah, I'm stop training. My blackness beat that nigga. Right. Ain't that what he said in Great White Hype? My blackness gonna be.
Yeah, he sure did. They said, "Man, you got
a pot belly smoking a cigar. My blackness gonna beat this."
Oh my goodness, bro!
Y'all know what it is, man. Hey, man, don't come over here and your feelings, man. I'm sorry, man. Don't do that.
Man, that's my favorite troll. He be on that Mexican shit. It is what it is, man.
Hey, you know what? I can respect the nigga being proud of his shit, though, man.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. He said the zone losing money with Andre and Haney. Where's your proof, man? The zone's still up and running, nigga.
No, I'm about to say, man, shit.
They about to stage a major fight tomorrow that we about to go into the prediction of right now.
Now, if you want to say, Anthony Joshua's carrying the zone, okay, yeah, I'll give you that.
The zone's boxing department, yes.
Yeah, the zone boxing,
exactly. The zone got fucking soccer, darts, all this other shit that British people like. You know, niggas in America, we don't give a fuck about no darts. Unless we getting drunk trying to fuck a bitch and she want to play darts.
What's that game when niggas be sliding that broom across the floor and that shit be moving? Name that fucking game, man.
They slide it on ice, right?
Yeah.
Olympics. What's that shit called, man?
Get that shit called. They got that shit on there. I saw that shit one day.
What the fuck is this? Man? I was watching that shit during the Olympics. Me and my wife were like, "Man, what the fuck is this shit?" And I watched it, bro. I wasted a good 45 minutes of my life. I can't remember the name of that shit, dog. Curling. My man Heisenberg. Curling. That shit is
nigga. Bad. If a nigga asks me what sport I play, I'd lie. My manhood would not allow me to say curling, nigga.
Nigga, I work at the grocery store. Fuck it. Nigga, I collect garbage.
Hold on. Nigga, I'm a janitor, nigga.
Fuck it, nigga. I clean toilets, nigga.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I could have sworn I see you on TV. Nah, it wasn't me, bro. It wasn't me, nigga.
It wasn't me, nigga. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit, nah, it wasn't me, nigga. I'm a 911 dispatcher, nigga.
Right. That's why I was on TV, nigga. I'm a fireman and shit. Yeah. Jumping this shit, man. So we're not gonna take too much of y'all time tonight, man. We got some shit we gotta take care of, but I know my man JL Davis, man. Let me go to the chat real quick, see who's in here. My man JL Davis. I didn't know if you see his comment in the beginning.
Yeah, I saw that.
Not here, but on the post, that nigga said. He said, "It's about motherfucking time. This shit better be 8 hours. All this beta male shit going on." That nigga wanted to go in on these niggas, bro. Oh, man. Look, bro, we ain't got the time tonight, but we gonna do it, man. But shout out to him. He said, "In these motherfucking streets with sunblock on, motherfucking still recovering from that happy birthday rate. Nobody's safe now. Word up, bro.
Word up, doggy."
You know what it is, bro. You know what it is. Y'all gonna get it.
Oh shit! Light skinned niggas been taking a hit this month.
Yeah. That's my man's right there. My man Kendrick Taylor's in the building. He always looking. That nigga always watching, especially on Twitter, bro. Better watch yourself, bro. My man Julio Ortega is in the building out here letting niggas smack him in the face.
No. He you know what? He said something about he keep the heat on him.
Yeah, he said he gonna put the heat on him. I know. I'm fucking with him. That nigga always trying to call me a beta male, nigga. Shit. Look here, bro. I ain't gonna let a nigga's finger tap me in my face.
No shit. Speaking of which, man, hey, yo, man, your boy, hey, man, his boy getting big, man.
Oh yeah, that's what's up, man.
Yeah,
That's
his boy
what's
getting
up.
big, man. I saw the pictures of the baby. I'm like, damn, man, that baby getting big, dog.
That's what's up. My man Jakeem Crenshaw's in the building. He said we all saw Wilder lose the first fight. Yeah, he did it.
Yeah,
I agree, but they didn't
100%.
give it to him. They said it was a draw. You know what I'm saying? Of course, my man Heisenberg is in this building. My man Jordan Ciapini is in the building. That's what's up, man. I see him in a long ass time, man. But we ain't done shit in a long time neither. So it is what it is. Yeah, Chris the author's in the building. My man's still proving. I gotta give it up to him, man. Still proving through a donation at us.
Wow.
Recently, man, while we've been out. He said, hey man, just showing some love. You know what I'm saying? Need that Joshua Usyk prediction video. So that prompted us to definitely come out with this shit today, man. Definitely appreciate that shit. Still proving. Oh man, dog. Who just donated right now?
Julio Ortega.
Oh shit, Ortega.
Julito Ortega.
He said, I apologize for the previous beta male comments. No, you don't, motherfucker. No, you don't. Stop lying, bro. You don't apologize because when my birthday come back around, you're going to do the same shit.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Yo, man, he say that one in the chamber, too. That was funny, man.
Appreciate you.
For real.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. We appreciate everybody that showed love. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that showed love. I'll put it on the screen right now, Kev. Everybody that showed love it's on the screen right now, Kev. You can donate there. But everybody that showed love on our birthdays, each one of our birthdays and shit, man. The true riders that roll with us, you know what I'm saying, that knew when that shit was coming, definitely appreciate that shit, man. We love it when dudes crack jokes on us, man. We love that shit, man. That's all we do is laugh all day long. So definitely appreciate the love that was shown our way, man, for this whole month of September, man. Absolutely. All right, man. Bo.
Yes.
Anthony Joshua stepping into the ring of fire, bro. And the funny thing about this is a lot of people are already writing Usyk off, right? Because happy belated, Chris. Because that's what's up, Kev. I didn't know that, man. My bad, dog. He said they've been riding with both for years. Yeah, hey, that's what's up, man. Appreciate that, man. Didn't know that.
Go back to the
a lot of
that group that group. I forget the name of that group.
Well, nigga, you can't cut me off and then say you forget the name of the fucking group, nigga. You gotta cut me off, remember the name, say the name, and then I can continue. They'll cut me off. Yeah, nigga, I forgot the name of the group. Come on. Nah, but listen, man, but a lot of cats are writing Oleksandr Usyk off because they see that he's only like, what, 6'3", 6'2", right?
Yeah.
And Anthony Joshua's like 6'6", 6'7". I don't know how tall these guys are, but there's definitely a clear height disadvantage, right? They feel like Usyk is too small for heavyweight because, you know, the ones that don't know Usyk say he came up from cruiserweight, not understanding that he fought at heavyweight early in his career. He actually beat Joe Joyce and the WSB. You know what I'm saying?
Sure did.
Fought these guys as amateurs, right? He's mixed it up with some of the biggest heavyweights that we have active right now. You know what I'm saying? Earlier in his career and in the amateurs. But they don't understand that. So they're writing him off because of that. So to them, they don't understand why Las Vegas and why in the UK, whatever betting organizations they got out there, they don't understand why the odds are so close. They don't get it. You know, Usyk is right there. Actually, I just got a message because there's some guy that sends us information on betting odds and shit for boxing so that we can publish it. And he sends it to all the major, he sends it to all the major media companies and shit out there, us included. But his press release basically said, hey, Usyk the odds are actually going in Usyk's favor after the weigh-in.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know what they saw, Bo, at the weigh-in. I didn't see anything that tells me that the odds should stack heavier in Usyk's favor. Honestly, just knowing that he's fighting Oleksandr Usyk in general tells me that the fucking odds should be close. Do you not know who the fuck Oleksandr Usyk is? I mean, this ain't just a bum-ass nigga off the street. This is a former undisputed champion. People are like, man, it was that cruiserweight. Okay, Michael Hunter's a bad motherfucker, right? You had to get through him. People are going to be like, he wasn't in the WSB World Boxing Super Series, right? WBSS. He wasn't in that. Well, he had to get through him to get to that. Because understand, if Usyk would have got his ass whooped by Michael Hunter, which he almost did, right? He almost did. Usyk wouldn't have been the number one seed for the WBSS, right?
That's very true.
He had to get through. Mars Bradis, right?
Sure did.
Who is right now the IBF champion, I believe, at cruiserweight. He had to get through Murat Gassiev, who was probably one of the baddest motherfuckers at cruiserweight at that time. I've seen a lot of cats saying he was going to win the WBSS, right?
Yeah.
When he beat Junior Dorticos, gave him his first loss, people were saying, oh, man, Murat Gassiev, that's a bad motherfucker. Usyk's going to have trouble with that guy.
They sure was.
And they were basing it off his fight with Mars Bradis. You see what I'm saying? If you guys know boxing, and you don't just know Manny Pacquiao, Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. You don't just know the usual fucking suspects, but you know that boxing, you know the sport of boxing. That you know all the motherfuckers that Oleksandr Usyk had to beat at cruiserweight were some top-notch motherfuckers, dog. They were. Yeah. They're not pound for pound or top 10 fighters in the sport, right? But those motherfuckers are the cream of the crop of the cruiserweight division. Hell, Usyk had to get through Krzysztof Glowacki.
I was just going to say that.
Wasn't he undefeated? He was undefeated, if I'm not mistaken. Because Glowacki ended up beat Marco Huck. I think that was for the WBO title. He came back from getting his ass whooped, ended up knocking out Marco Huck. And then Usyk ended up with the WBO title because he beat Glowacki.
Sure did.
Right? Usyk went through a fucking gauntlet at cruiserweight. This ain't no bum, dog.
Mind you, he beat Glowacki in Glowacki's backyard when they was trying. If you listen to the commentator that fight, they were trying to give it to Glowacki at that time.
Right.
They were trying to give it to him. They finally had to admit, man, he whooping his ass. They finally had to admit that.
Right. So this isn't a bum, you know what I'm saying, that's coming off the streets, bro. You know, that's just walking in the heavyweight with no pedigree, nothing. Nah, man, it's not the case. This is a bad motherfucker right here, man. And remember, Anthony Joshua was a guy that let y'all down before. Now, I'm not saying who's going to win or not. I ain't saying nothing. All I'm saying is, bro, you can't. I'm giving reasons why nobody should write off Usyk, man. That's what I'm doing right now. Anthony Joshua was a guy that let you down before. Anthony Joshua, of course, went through a gauntlet of his own. We've already said earlier in the show that Anthony Joshua has the best resume in heavyweight boxing. He has the best resume in heavyweight boxing, and it's not even close.
Hell yeah.
Okay? It's not even close, right? But at the same time, who was he supposed to fight? Got a brain fart. Who was he supposed to fight and nigga pull out and it ended up being Andy
Big
Ruiz?
Baby Miller.
Supposed to fight Jarrell Miller. Jarrell Miller took the cocktail. Hell, I forgot who Jarrell Miller even was, bro. That's how non-existent this motherfucker. This nigga's irrelevant. I forgot who the fuck he was, bro. Yeah, he's gone. But took the cocktail and shit. Couldn't fight Anthony Joshua. They bring in Andy Ruiz, right? Now, I told cats this before. Niggas is going to be like, 2K, you tripping, nigga. I told cats, I said, hey, put your money on Jarrell Miller. When that fight was announced, I told niggas, man, put your money on Jarrell Miller, bro. Man, you bugging. Bro, not only is Jarrell Miller a dog, we all know he was cheating, but he's still a dog when he got that shit in his system. You know what I'm saying? Not only is he a fucking dog, but Joshua was coming over to New York to fight that nigga in his home state, bro. So you're giving a dog all the opportunities to get even more hype to whoop your ass, bro. That's a disadvantage. So I was telling cats, not only that, Jarrell Miller, when he's on that cocktail, is a great fighter, bro, or a good fighter. He's a good fucking fighter.
Yeah, he is. He actually is. honestly.
So Anthony Joshua is giving this nigga all the opportunities in the world to be hype as fuck in that matchup to come in there and take the belts from Anthony Joshua. He was. He took the cocktail, fucked up his money. Here comes fat ass Andy Ruiz. Mm-hmm. And Joshua drops the fight with Andy Ruiz. When he drops the fight with Andy Ruiz, we find out that Anthony Joshua was out there getting pussy in Miami Beach. All the more reason why Jarrell Miller would have beat this dude, man.
Yeah.
There was a lot of money to be made on that Jarrell Miller win. You know what I'm saying? A lot of money to be made, bro. Right? So Anthony Joshua has let you guys down before. There's no reason why he should have lost to Andy Ruiz. None. Zero. Right? Came back and got his redemption. But at the end of the day, even Anthony Joshua fans weren't fucking satisfied by the way that he got his redemption. It was like he was afraid to let Andy Ruiz, who's not known as a power puncher, by the way, he was afraid to let Andy Ruiz touch him. He was afraid.
Yeah, he was.
Now, as a boxing analyst, go ahead.
I was saying Andy Ruiz, even out of shape, came in looking just to land a big punch, too, at that.
That's it. Now, as a boxing analyst, I'm going to say, hey, that was the best fight that Joshua could have fought. He probably should have fought their way the first time, right?
Most definitely.
But at the end of the day, as a fan and I'm watching the fight, I can smell the goddamn fear from Dubai, nigga, all the way over here in Dallas. I can smell it. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at this nigga like, damn, this nigga is really trying his hardest not to get hit by this dude, man. He's trying his fucking hardest, right? So here's my deal.
That's fucked up, man.
Yeah, with that on his mind. And this dude is an overweight, fat motherfucker. He was still afraid not to get touched, bro, or to get touched. Now, with that in mind, right? Now, with that in mind, Anthony Joshua understands he's got everything to lose. This fight right here was a fight. And Anthony Joshua, in my opinion, and Wilder fans are going to be like, oh, this nigga 2K tripping. To me, Wilder ain't never ducked nobody except the $50 million offer. That's it.
You said Wilder or Anthony Joshua?
Or AJ. AJ's never ducked anybody except the $50 million offer, right? AJ fans might get mad. Wilder fans might get mad. I don't give a fuck, right? Y'all know I don't give a fuck. But AJ's never ducked anybody except the $50 million offer, right? But even then, it didn't matter, right? Because AJ was still fighting better opponents than Deontay Wilder anyway. Doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, he was. He was
still fighting better opponents any goddamn way. You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, bro, even though he's shown for the majority of the time, right, that he is actually, and I think Deontay Wilder should have fought Dillian White, Kev. I'm not going to say he does, but he should have fought Dillian White. Yes, he should have. But even though Anthony Joshua, for the most part, has shown that he'll fight anybody that Eddie Hearn puts in front of him, right? At the end of the day, I think Anthony Joshua even understands that Oleksandr Usyk and his amateur pedigree, and then the pedigree that he brings up from cruiserweight, the learning that he's gotten since, is going to be a real threat that gets in the way of him being able to fight for undisputed, which is what he ultimately wants, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that pressure might get to him again. The Andy Ruiz situation might be a situation where Joshua learns from, right? Because understand, I don't think Joshua was under the same amount of pressure to get his belts back than he was when he had to fight Andy Ruiz when he became a fucking late replacement.
Yeah,
I think when he became a late replacement, that was more pressure. Because all he had to do was look at Andy Ruiz at the weigh-in and the rematch and be like, I'm about to fuck this nigga up, bro. Look at this nigga. This motherfucker was getting pussy, eating tacos and shit. You know what I'm saying? When he became unified champion, that's all he was doing, eating pussy and tacos. That's what he was doing. Wasn't training, didn't give a fuck about the rematch, came in a whopping 280-something pounds. That's all Joshua needed. If he was afraid and had so much pressure on him for that rematch, when that weigh-in took place, all of that shit should have been alleviated, right? And I'm getting to that next, Kev. All of that should have been alleviated. When Kubrat Pulev came in, Kubrat Pulev ain't nobody. Kubrat Pulev has been a good contender for like 10 years.
Yeah.
But he's like 39 years old. And Kubrat Pulev he's got that style of like the old school heavyweight from like the 1800s and shit. Huh? Yeah, nigga. Chin up in the air, fist, hands out. That's an easy 1-2, bro. He ain't gonna block that. He ain't gonna dodge it. Kubrat Pulev has always kept his head on the center line. That's how fucking Klitschko knocked him the fuck out. That wasn't a threat. It was a good name to put on Anthony Joshua's resume. That's what Kubrat Pulev was, man. Wasn't no pressure there. That was easy work for him. Right?
Yeah.
But Usyk is real pressure. Now we're going to see the amount of pressure, right, that Anthony Joshua can handle, arguably since Andy Ruiz became the late replacement. We're going to see how much pressure he can actually fucking handle. And I don't know, Bo. I don't know what he does, man. What do you think, man?
I think one of the reasons why people are the odds maker were more so in Usyk favor after the weigh-in was because Anthony Joshua's body language was completely different. It was very different. He seemed a little jittery, seemed a little nervous. He was chewing his bubble gum. He was, you chewing gum. He was, you know what I'm saying? So he seemed a little jittery. He seemed a little nervous. Okay. Now, at the same time, all fighters, I don't care who you are as a fighter, all fighters go into a fight with the butterflies in their stomach. It's what they do once that bell rings that counts and matters. But now here's the problem is this. I felt Anthony Joshua should have came in about 230 pounds. He came in 240. The problem that he's going to have is Andy Ruiz was able to counter Anthony Joshua. Well, here's the thing. Not only is Usyk a better counter, Usyk has better footwork than Anthony Joshua.
Right.
Okay. Usyk knows how to use these angles and get in them spots. And if it comes down to a boxing contest, I don't care about Joshua having the longer arm reach. Usyk is a better pure boxer than Anthony Joshua.
Right.
He's a better pure boxer. Anthony Joshua only did it because he realized I can't allow Andy Ruiz. It was like you said, it was more of a out of necessity. He developed that out of necessity. Like, man, I can't let this motherfucker get to me because he's proven he gets to me, he can hurt me. So I can't let him get to me. So he became a boxer out of necessity. Well, Usyk been a boxer. He been a boxer, like he said. Won a gold medal Olympics as a heavyweight. Sparred a lot of these cats as heavyweight. So he's been a fucking boxer. So not only do you have to worry about a dude whose footwork is better, you have to also worry about a dude whose ring IQ just might be better than yours also.
That's right.
Right? Regardless of any of that, Usyk's ring IQ, just like when he fought Michael, we really saw when he fought Michael Hunter because he knew what he had to do. He said, listen, I got a dude that been out of the ring. I got to attack and press and press and press and press and wear his motor down. And that's what he did. He wore that dude's motor down. If you go back and watch how he fought Marius Bradis, the adjustments Usyk made in real time, and Bradis was making them too. Don't get it twisted. He was making them too. But Usyk was able to make them faster in realer time. And then you talking about a guy in Usyk whose attitude. Now, this plays big for me. Usyk has never been a dude because of that amateur back. This is why an amateur background and a lengthy amateur background and that pedigree and fighting on that international level, this is why it's big. And Usyk benefited from it when he fought Pacquiao. When you fight on that level, there is no moment in boxing that's going to be big for you. There is no moment of nervousness that's going to be when you go into other motherfuckers' countries and backyards where you have nobody literally on your side but the motherfuckers that came with you in the car. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, it don't get no more motherfucking pressure than that. That's right. And you win. So you're looking at an Oleksandr Usyk who is coming to the ring and he already knows. He said, man, listen, I already know what I have to do. I already know how to box. His attitude is one of either I'm the best or I'm nobody. Go back to when Oleksandr, what's his name? Gavazik. I'm thinking, yeah, that's his name. Go back when Oleksandr Gavazik was trying to tell him, yeah, man, I'm the interim champion. He said, interim champion. He said, yeah, good for you. Bullshit. It's world champion. The fuck is he talking about? Interim champion.
His own countryman. Just shit on his own countryman.
Yeah, he sure did. He said, "Hey, look, I'm the interim champion." Usyk was like, "Yeah, good for you. Yeah, bullshit. It's world champion." You see what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
So Anthony Joshua understands the level of danger in this fight. I'm arguably in there with a guy that's a more pure boxer than me. I'm arguably in there with a guy that's a better mover than me. I'm undoubtedly in there with a guy whose ring IQ is of the highest I've ever been in with any fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Any fighter. And I'm saying that above Vladimir Klitschko as well. And I know, but yes, Usyk's ring IQ,
Absolutely.
better than Vladimir Klitschko as well.
The Klitschko, first of all, is better than any version of Vladimir. Vladimir wasn't the smartest fighter.
Yeah.
His brother Vitaly was the smart one. Vitaly was a way better fighter than Vladimir. It's not even close. Vitaly was just a loving big brother that allowed Vladimir to take control of the heavyweight division.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He was a loving big brother. I love my little bro.
Yeah,
that's
man,
what the fuck he was.
Go and get the glory. It's cool.
Exactly.
I used to whoop your ass when we was little, man.
Yeah. I used to smack your ass around when mama turned her head and shit, man. Go ahead and get the glory, man.
Go ahead, get the
glory. You know what I'm saying? If Vladimir never existed, Vitaly would have been the man easily, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Vitaly arguably never lost a fight. His first fight, he had to retire because he dislocated his shoulder from beating the shit out of Chris Bird. And in the second fight, he was arguably, in my opinion, he was beating Lennox Lewis and had that disgusting cut on his eye and had to call it. Right?
And Lennox Lewis immediately ran to retirement after that.
No rematch.
A rematch? Nope.
I win.
I win. Yeah, I win.
Exactly, bro. Let me get the fuck up out of here, mate. I win.
Right, get my check. Okay, I'm out of here.
Exactly, bro. So yeah, Vitaly, I like to jump on shit when it comes, man. Vitaly was much better than fucking Vladimir, man. Usyk has a way better ring IQ than fucking Vladimir, man. Absolutely. He's more skilled all around than Vladimir, in my opinion, man. Vladimir was just, when he got with Emmanuel Stewart taught him how to use his height and reach behind that jab.
He sure did. He sure did.
Vladimir was getting his ass whooped by niggas like Ross Purity and shit before he got with Emmanuel Stewart. You know what I'm saying?
Emmanuel Stewart said, I used to have a fighter like you, a little bit of a weak chin and power in your right hand. His name was Lennox Lewis.
Yep.
I know what to do with you. I got it.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. So yeah, Usyk is, in my opinion, more skilled with a much better ring IQ. I agree with that 100%.
Now the only question mark for Usyk is Anthony Joshua has better power than anybody Usyk fought at heavyweight so far. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens when Joshua lands a flush.
Well, I don't know. I'm going to give it to you, but let me say this. I don't know if Joshua hits harder than Joe Joyce. I don't know that. Joe Joyce is over there breaking niggas' orbital bones with jabs. I don't know if Joshua hits harder than Joyce. However, I will give it to you because he hasn't fought a 12-rounder with Joyce. Right?
Okay, yeah.
Those WSB fights are what, 5 rounds or some shit?
They sure are.
And then in the amateurs, you fight 3 fucking rounds. So he ain't gone more than 6 rounds with Joe Joyce, right?
Right.
So I'll give it to you because he's in a fucking live 12-rounder with somebody that arguably hits harder than Joe Joyce. So I'll give it to you.
Right. And that's gonna be the question, and the key is if he responds well, it's a long night for Joshua. Now, keep one thing in mind. Me and my man talk about this. Y'all do realize if Usyk comes out flat-footed, not moving around,
oh shit,
and tries to trade fire with fire, hey man, nigga, the fix is in.
Hey, fix is in, bro. Hey, nigga, he got that bag, bro. Hey, you know what? He might have got that bag, bro. You know why? Mm-hmm. Let me throw y'all a little tidbit, man. Y'all do know Eddie Hearn and Matchroom just re-signed Anthony Joshua to a lifetime contract, right? Doesn't that seem fishy to do that right before a fight of this magnitude? Now, I know and we all have heard that Eddie Hearn is probably one of the dumbest promoters in boxing. We've heard that. Bob Arum loves to state it, right? Frank Warren has stated it several times.
Ask
right?
Kell Brook.
right. I fucked up.
Ask Anthony Corolla. Ask Anthony Corolla.
Oh, Yoda Corolla, right. Yeah.
Ask Dylan White. Ask Dylan White.
Exactly. We've heard it several times that he's the dumbest promoter in boxing, right? I am going to stay neutral. I don't give a fuck if he's dumb or not. Has nothing to do with me, right? But at the end of the day, bro, I don't think he's that stupid to sign Anthony Joshua to a lifetime contract unless he knows something. It's either two things, and I'm not trying to put a damper on a fight because people want to watch good fights, right? So I ain't trying to put a damper on this shit, but it's either two things, man. 2K is always going to be realistic with y'all. Number one, he is really confident in his fighter. To the point where he's like, he's going to beat this guy, and I'm going to bet on it with a lifetime contract.
That's a hell of a bet.
That's a hell of a bet. Or two, the fix is in. It's one or the other.
One or the other.
I'm hoping it's the former. For you dumb niggas, the first one I stated. Right? Yeah. I'm hoping it's that one. And it's not the fix is in. Right? So at the end of the day, right? What Bo is saying is correct. If you guys know how Oleksandr Usyk fights, he did fight. Let me say this, Bo. He did fight in sort of a flat-footed way against Michael Hunter.
Yeah.
But do you remember what the problem was there right before he fought Hunter? What happened? What major event happened to Usyk?
James Ali Bashir.
Exactly. Changed his fucking trainer. Changed his trainer. Went back with Anatoly Lomachenko, right? Right before he fought Michael Hunter. So that change in trainers could have played a part and Usyk trying to get acclimated in what style he was supposed to be displaying, right? Also, he kind of fought like that against Mars Bradis.
He sure did.
Yeah. Now, take what you will in that fight, right? Does Usyk really fight like that, right? Or was it a situation where Usyk might have just thought this is the right type of fight to fight against this guy because Mars Bradis is actually has a very high IQ, right? He can box you. He can mix it up with you on the inside. Very high IQ. Very underrated champion, dog, in boxing.
He actually really is. I think if you don't have Usyk, you would know who Marius Bradis is.
That's right.
You know who he is at cruiserweight. And to 2K's point, after that Bradis fight is what ushered in the Usyk we saw against Gassiev. He pitched a shutout.
and that's why I was going next. You're absolutely right. That's why it's like it's a situation where like you watch the Mars Bradis fight and it's like, okay, Usyk really fights how y'all are saying if he fights the fixes in. But no, look how he fought Gassiev. Look how he fought Derek Chisora, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not going to talk about Witherspoon. Who the fuck? He don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? That nigga don't even matter. Fuck him, right? That was easy work. Usyk could have did whatever he wanted against that guy. It was whatever, right? Yeah. We was we was at that fight, right? But look at Chisora and look at Murat Gassiev. Those are his last three fights. You see what I'm saying? He's shown us even at heavyweight, the guy still has the movement, right? The foot placement, right? The half-stepping ability, the pivoting, the angles. He still has all of that at heavyweight.
He sure does.
And can apply it whenever he wants to. That's why we're saying if Usyk walks out there, because another thing is, look at the guy that he has in front of him. Anthony Joshua is not light on his feet, bro.
No.
When has Anthony Joshua ever been light on his feet? Yeah, he boxed Andy Ruiz, but don't let that fool you, nigga. That's deception.
Yeah, because Andy Ruiz was a stationary target.
Yeah, stationary, fat, and sloppy coming forward. Look like a big, sloppy-ass burger just walking towards you, bro. That's what he look like. Yeah. Soggy bun and everything.
That nigga, that nigga looked like the bottom of a 100-year-old tree trunk with arms.
Right. Right. this nigga look like this nigga look like when you first open up a canister of biscuits. You know when that shit bust open, nigga? That's who Anthony Joshua had chasing him around the ring.
Oh,
are you kidding me?
Oh, man. Oh.
Right? That's deception y'all saw in that fucking fight. He can't do that against Usyk. Usyk will fucking cut the ring off on that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Usyk will say whatever the fuck out of them Ukrainians talk. I don't even know how they talk, but he'll say that shit in Ukrainian. Next thing you know, Anthony Joshua getting the ring cut off on him. Usyk knows how to move his fucking head, dog.
Yeah.
Shouts on man Eric Stride. Hey, man, they don't be giving y'all niggas the notifications. Y'all know what it is, man. Word up.
Y'all know how they do us.
Yeah. But
he's way more athletic than Anthony. Way more athletic than Anthony.
He's more athletic than Anthony Joshua. He doesn't keep his head on the center line. He's actually very sound defensively. He can mix it up when he wants to. If he wants to fight you at mid-range distance, he can. If he wants to get on the inside, he can. If he wants to stay on the outside and out-jab you, he can. Now, I don't recommend the third option against Anthony Joshua unless Anthony Joshua is trying to come forward the whole goddamn fight. If I'm Anthony Joshua, I stay at mid-range distance and pump the jab. He's shorter. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know I can't beat him around the ring, but I can create space. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I'll say this again. I can't beat him around the ring, meaning I can't go on my back foot, right? And move backwards and move laterally around the ring and defeat Oleksandr Usyk. However, I can create distance, meaning I can take half steps back, right? And pump the jab.
Yeah.
Circle, rinse, and repeat. That's all Joshua needs to be thinking about. Pump that jab, make Usyk a one-dimensional fighter, meaning this nigga's constantly trying to move to get inside that jab. That's what Joshua needs to do. That's all he needs to do. Oh, shit, man, I gotta keep moving my motherfucking head just so I can get around this big-ass jab. Goddamn. Mm-hmm. That effectively turns Usyk into a one-dimensional fighter. On top of that, when you keep the jab out there, it keeps Usyk from being able to think. When you're allowing a smart fighter like Usyk to get comfortable and think, you've lost.
Yeah, a la Ugas versus Manny Pacquiao.
Boom. Shit, use Usyk. Usyk versus Gassiev. Gassiev let that nigga think the whole fight and got blown out 12 rounds to 0.
Oh, Abel Sanchez was in the corner begging, please.
Well, Abel Sanchez non-coaching ass wasn't telling Gassiev the fucking problem.
No.
His non-coaching ass wasn't saying shit to Gassiev that can get Gassiev, changing to a plan B. Yeah. Gassiev had a plan A and a plan A only.
Nope.
And Usyk was just in there just styling on this nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? Styling on the nigga, bro. Rims, rings, chains, bitches, all of it. Ice, nigga, he was dripping.
Yo, that nigga was Saints Row on his ass. That nigga was Saints Row on his ass.
I'm trying to tell you, dog.
What's that video game when the nigga come up from the hood, get money, they show that progress? What's that game? Everybody be playing that shit online. Oh, shit.
Man, that nigga styled. He styled on Murat Gassiev because Gassiev couldn't make adjustments, man. Right?
Yeah, that nigga was in the corner calling his hoe. Hey, after this fight, where you want to go get something to do
that? Yeah, he did that in the corner. He did it in the corner. He told Anatoly Lomachenko, yeah, exactly. Man, let me borrow your cell phone, man. You only got a minute. He didn't need no instructions. What instructions did he fucking need? Right?
Like, meet me, pussy, 12 o'clock.
Word. I'm just saying, bro. What the fuck what instructions did he need? So Anthony Joshua needs to do what Gassiev didn't do. Do not allow him to get comfortable. Do not allow him to think, and always have this motherfucker shy, right? Shy to do anything but move because he doesn't want to continuously get hit by the jab. That's all Joshua has to do. That's all he has to do, bro.
But there's one flaw in that for Joshua. There's one flaw. One flaw we're not thinking about for Joshua that we have to think about. Joshua does not have the thinking ability as a pure boxer to do that continuously for 12 rounds.
That's
now,
right.
y'all are going to say he did it against Andy Ruiz. Again, Andy Ruiz was a stationary target.
Deception.
He was a stationary target. Go back and watch when he fought Vladimir Klitschko. He had a problem with thinking against Klitschko. Go back and watch when he fought Dylan White. He had a problem with thinking against Dylan White.
That's right.
Hell, when Andy Ruiz knocked him out, he had a problem with thinking about that. If Anthony Joshua, if you mess up his rhythm, his pattern, and he has to think, he's just as bad because he stops completely to figure out what's the next move. What do I do next? When he's going, he's going. But when he stops, he doesn't have, and it's not to say Anthony Joshua's done fire. I'm saying that when you make Anthony Joshua doesn't have the thinking ability of a pure boxer has the thinking ability to do what we're saying you need to do for 12 rounds.
That's right.
Anthony Joshua does not have it because he's never been a pure boxer. So I question his thinking ability to do that. Because if Usyk does one thing out of order that can confuse Joshua, he got him. He got him. And Usyk is a better thinker. I already told y'all that than Anthony Joshua.
The main thing is, and I don't think this is going to, it can. I don't think it's going to be a big deal. The main thing is Anthony Joshua's power has to keep Usyk, right, from wanting to get close enough to be effective. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I think. Appreciate you, Kev. But to do that 12 rounds, like you say, I don't know. But I do think Anthony Joshua can do it enough rounds to win on points. And I think that's what's going to happen. I think Anthony Joshua at mid-range distance is going to be pumping that jab. This is not, I don't think this is going to be an exciting fight.
I don't think so either.
I know you guys want, there's guys out there that want to see this fight. This motherfucker saying that this shit ain't going to be, they hate this fight, right? But I don't think this is going to be an exciting fight. Now, for me, it's exciting for me because you learn. I watch something and I'm learning. You see what I'm saying? I watch boxing matches like I'm studying for a test, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's how I watch boxing matches.
It's exciting for me because these fights bring out the best in fighters. Like everything I said about Anthony Joshua can be proven wrong if he does it.
Yep.
See what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, and again, Wilder fans, y'all get mad at me. These are the kind of fights Wilder needed early in his career.
Yep.
He needed these early in his career. That's why he had a problem with Tyson Fury.
Yep.
The motherfucker couldn't think. Once Tyson Fury took that right hand away, he couldn't think.
Yep.
That's why I like these kind of fights, because these kind of fights, it makes a fighter who you think don't have some, it shows you, oh, he got it. Like my man who fought Brian Mendoza, Jesus Ramos. Man, he impressed the shit out of me. The way he fought.
Right.
I didn't think that motherfucker had that in him. So yeah, that's why I love fights like these, because these are really the fights where you see that championship medal from a motherfucker. Yeah. You see that championship medal from him. Yeah. So that, man, I'm excited for. I'm with you on that tip right there.
Yeah, I think it's got to be a situation where Joshua picks up the early rounds, man. He's got to pick up enough of the early rounds, like literally, bro. He's got to take out of the first 6. He's got to take 5. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He takes 5 out of the first 6. Then all he has to do is make sure he takes 2 out of the next 6. And he wins.
Yeah.
But he
I agree
has
with
to.
that.
He has to because the reason why I say that is because Usyk, right in the beginning of this fight, is at a disadvantage because he doesn't know what kind of power is coming his way. He doesn't know what Anthony Joshua is going to try to do. Right? He's the one that has more to think about than Anthony Joshua in the beginning of the fight. Right? And the reason why I say that, this is why I say that, because Usyk is smaller, right? He's shorter. I think he has a shorter reach. He's shorter in height. He's a smaller fighter, right? He has to think of ways to get close enough to Anthony Joshua, and he has to think of ways to basically provide that footwork that we talked about earlier that confuses the big heavyweight so that he doesn't get caught by something big. Joshua's what, 23-1 with 21 knockouts or something like that?
Something like that, 23,
These
24.
are
Yeah.
right. These are all fucking heavyweights. You see what? These ain't no cruiserweights, no light heavyweights, no middleweights. No. These are all fucking heavyweights. All of them. All of these knockouts are heavyweights, right? So he has to figure out a way to get close to him, but not be in danger from getting caught by something big. Meanwhile, Joshua really, he just needs to keep the smaller fighter outside or on the end of his jab. That's it.
You know what fight this reminds me of? It's
Yeah.
just in reverse order. Andre Ward and Kovalev. You have one fighter who's a supreme thinker and one fighter who has some power.
Yeah. I was gonna say, that's a good one. I don't like giving Usyk Andre Ward's IQ, but yeah. But yeah, I'll take that.
No, but you know what I'm saying when you try to find something that you can relate to similar is that because when you like and you I can't say it no better than how you say it is that when you literally look at this fight, yes, it seems like this fight should be easy. But the problem that you have is the one thing you never can train for in training camp, you can never find anybody with a fighter's IQ, a certain fight like Floyd Mayweather. You can never find nobody bringing training camp with a Floyd Mayweather IQ or an Andre Ward IQ. And when and same thing with power. When it comes to power, you can never bring nobody in that has that type of elite level power. And hell, you wouldn't bring the nigga in anyway because you ain't trying to hurt your fucking fighter before the fight starts.
Exactly. Yep.
So man, yeah.
So yeah, so my point was is that with Usyk having more that he needs to worry about early in this fight, all Joshua has to do is stick to the fucking game plan. If the game plan is to stick around a mid-range distance, right? And try to keep the fight in the middle of the ring and keep him on the end of your jab. If that is your game plan, right? Then you just need to do that for 5 of the first 6.
You sure
and
do.
then 2 of the last 6. And you've won the fight. That's it. But Usyk, man, this nigga is smart. But I've seen situations, and I'll go back to the Derek Chisora fight. I've seen situations where I looked at that and was like, why did he do that in that round? You see what I'm saying? Why did he fight like that in that particular round? I said that not a lot. I said that a few times against Chisora. Against Mars Bradis, I said the same thing. Why is he doing that in these rounds? Right?
Yeah.
He can't have those lapses against Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua can just keep the jab out.
Yeah.
So I got just given that right there. Usyk definitely has the smarts. He definitely has the smarts and the skill, right? He definitely has the smarts and the skill to defeat Anthony Joshua. Absolutely. Has the pedigree and everything. Matter of fact, if you're a boxing enthusiast, you may look at Oleksandr Usyk and be like, damn, nigga, how does this nigga not win? Right?
Yeah, actually, yeah, you're right.
But styles make fights. Matchups make fights. Never heard of that one. Niggas gonna be like, what the fuck? That nigga 2K always trying to make up something new. Matchups make fights, man. Like a 3-4 inch height advantage, a good reach advantage, power, nice jab.
That's very true.
Matchups make fights too. So while Usyk's style is one that should trouble the fuck out of Anthony Joshua, when you look at the matchup, And the advantages that Joshua has, Joshua don't got to do much to win this fight.
He just got to do one thing.
That's it.
That's it.
I got Joshua 7-5, dog. 7-5. Close split decision, close unanimous decision. Hell, even a majority decision, but it's gonna be close.
I'm finna hurt y'all feelings with this one right here, man. I got Joshua winning, but don't be shocked if a $75 million motherfucking undisputed fight caused this fight to be a draw, even if you think Usyk is winning this fight.
That's a good point. Very good point.
Usyk, that's something else. Usyk is fighting against the business. He's now against the business. Y'all understand that? He's against the business now. He's against that business.
Yep. You're fucking absolutely correct. And actually, that might be better than what I said. That might be right. What Bo just said might be exactly what fucking happens. Usyk might win this fight, but since he's fighting against the business, he loses or gets a draw. One or the other. You're absolutely fucking right. Matter of fact, I changed my shit today. I fucking agree with that 100%.
Yep. Anthony Joshua wins, but if it's too close, like you don't know who won, draw.
Or I mean, they can just give him the decision. I mean,
that's true. Yeah,
Usyk's on a fight-to-fight basis with Matchroom any goddamn way.
Sure is.
Hell, they can rob the fuck out of that nigga. I don't care.
Yep. You're right.
Usyk gets robbed and then has to struggle his way back up to title contention. Understand that. He loses. This nigga's gone. Hey, he probably down there ranked 15 and shit after this loss.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Probably got to fight Michael Hunter again or some shit. So, and that's all the more reason why I think Usyk is going to come into this fight. That's why I don't see him being flat-footed, head on the center line. I don't see him doing that, man. He has too much of an advantage being the more athletically gifted fighter, bro. He has too much of an advantage tapping 100% into his athleticism, bro. Too much of an advantage. That's why I think the fix will be in if Usyk is standing right there.
Dude, if that nigga come out, Usyk come out doing this right here. Oh yeah, the fix is in, dog. Because Usyk, if you watch Usyk, and I talk about this, Usyk normally always keeps his chin. He's a smart fighter. He keeps his chin down. It makes him a smaller target than you land in flush point when you keep your chin to your chest. If he comes out like this, dog, oh no. All right, man. I'm turning my TV off. All right,
man, get this nigga out of here, man. Yep, exactly.
Yep, nigga, let me know when the recap is up, man.
Exactly, man. Exactly. All right, man.
That's fucked up, Virtuoso. That's fucked up, Virtuoso.
What is that? Usyk will be a W. Hey, you might be right.
You might
be
gonna
fight Oscar Rivas for the Bridgerweight title. You know, Bridgerweight is, let's talk about it real quick, man. Everybody's on the WBC ass about two regular gold interim diamond brisket title, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Whatever all these dumbass titles they got, right? Nigga, the WBC is worse.
Yeah.
These niggas have created a new division and are acting like that division actually matters. Nobody gives a fuck about Bridgerweight. WBO, IBF, WBA are like, we are not recognizing that shit. Right?
We are not participating in that bullshit. No.
Right. Like the WBC, don't get it twisted. WBC has as many titles as the WBA. WBC got diamond, silver, interim, Finkum box, F-Car box.
Heritage, yep.
Yeah.
Hispanic, heritage,
all this other shit.
all that bullshit.
Yeah. Franchise now, right?
Yeah, franchise.
They got as many titles as fucking the WBA. But they're worse because they're creating some shit called franchise and saying, yeah, if you get that, and with all the other shit, you're undisputed, even though the other three sanctioning bodies don't recognize it.
No.
Right? And then they're creating their own divisions and shit. Go to all four sanctioning bodies, right? Bridgerweight is only listed in the WBC. Doesn't exist anywhere else. Nobody cares about what the WBC is trying to do with this Bridgerweight shit.
Nope.
We don't even recognize it. Go to the Three Kings rankings page, bro. 3kingsboxing.com rankings page. We ain't got no Bridgerweight on that motherfucker. Fuck out of here. If I'm Oscar Rivas, I'm like, nigga, fuck this shit, man. Let me get up here to heavyweight or go down to cruiserweight, one or the other. Shit's stupid as fuck, man. Shout out to my man Sporting Advantage. He said Usyk's scorecard before the KO. $9.99. My man, dog. Appreciate you.
Oh, hell no. Usyk scored.
That's fucked up.
$9.99. That's fucked
Trying
up.
to tell you, man. But yeah, man. That shit, the WBC to me is worse than the WBA. They're the motherfuckers we need to be hassling, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But so you got anything else, man, before we get up out of here?
No, man. Listen, I know y'all want us to talk about all that beta male shit that's been happening, but that's another podcast because there's way too much shit going on.
Yeah,
man.
we got way too much shit going on, man. Look, the fucking people coming in starting to pick up. Y'all niggas is late. We out of here. Get your ass in here on time next time. That shit picking up. Get the fuck out of here. We out of here.
Yeah, out of here. Maybe we'll go live after the fight tomorrow.
Yeah, we think about going live after the fight. Fight is what, 2 o'clock Eastern time?
I believe so.
2 p.m. Eastern time. So what is that? 1 Central, and that's fucking 12 p.m. Pacific.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is in the UK.
I think that's what time the fight, the card starts. That's not the actual.
Yeah.
Fight.
That's the card starting. Yeah, we ain't gonna miss the card. We ain't gonna miss the Sauce in his first title defense.
The Sauce.
That's his nick, the Sauce. Lawrence Okoli, the Sauce.
I know, man. I gotta tell a story. This is the funniest shit ever, man. And I hate to get this shit away, man, but this nigga, I'm not gonna say no names, but we had a nigga from Three Kings cover Lawrence Okoli. Nigga fell asleep and woke up. Nigga fell asleep during the fight and woke up.
Oh my god, yeah, you fucking right, bro. You fucking right.
And turned in the recap because he knew, hey man, these rounds were no different than the shit that I saw.
Shit wasn't no different, bro. Same old shit. Exactly, bro. Nigga got some good sleep. I've done that shit to a lot of fights in the UK, especially them Frank Warren cards. I've been watching that Frank Warren shit.
Ooh, those are the worst, man.
I'll nod the fuck off, nigga. Wake back up, fight over, nigga. I'm like, man, I saw the first 5 rounds. I know what happened.
No, those are the worst, dog.
I know what happened, dog.
Them Frank Warren cards are the worst,
dog. Nigga, he has the worst fighters I've seen, bro. Like, none of his prospects are anybody that I care to write about. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I remember what that boy named Denzel Bentley. That nigga, yeah. I thought this nigga was serious business, bro. The way they was pushing him.
I remember that shit.
They was like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? My man was in the streets. He was in these streets. You know what I'm saying? He was busting niggas, cold cocking them. Bow, placow, nigga. Right? And then finally he found a boxing gym where he could do that shit, you know what I'm saying, and get paid for it, right? So I'm listening to the story. You know, the story is 2K translated, just like I just said. I'm listening to it. I'm like, oh, you know, the British don't talk like that. So I'm like, yo, this nigga's real business. I ain't seen him fight yet. I'm like, I'm hyped. Oh, nigga, this nigga right here. Mm-hmm. Man, this nigga getting the ring, bro. And I think dude at the time was like 14-0, 12 knockouts. I was like, man, this nigga right here, bro. I know this nigga. I met him. You know what I'm saying?
I know this nigga.
Fucking story had me thinking I know the nigga and shit, bro. Man, this nigga getting the ring. This nigga sorry than a motherfucker, bro. No jab, whack ass technique. Feet are fucking squared up. I'm like, this one of y'all best prospects for real?
I don't even know where that nigga is right now.
He lost to Mark Heffron. He lost to Mark Heffron.
He sure did. He sure did. I just remember that.
Mark Heffron got his ass whooped by Liam Williams. Y'all don't remember who Liam Williams is? That's a nigga that Demetrius Andre just beat the dog shit out of. You know what I'm saying? That's how the chain works when you know boxing. You just know this shit. Yeah, Mark Heffron. You're supposed to be the nigga that's busting ass in these streets, and you lose to Mark Heffron, nigga. Man. Fuck out of here, man.
I'm a different kind of fighter. I'm from Brixton Mafia. Pick and fight, y'all. I bust your head, boy. You don't know. I dome you up, boy. I dome you up, boy.
Damn, nigga. Hold on, bro. Hold on. This nigga said I dome you up. Hold on, bro. Calm down, dog. That don't sound right, man. You can't go to. You can't walk up to a nigga and say I dome you up. Whoa, hold on, nigga.
Oh, but you know, in the UK, you know what that means when they say that. You gonna bust your head.
Hey, bro, that motherfucker better not come to the hood with that shit. I dome you up. That nigga gonna get fucked up, nigga.
Nigga, what? Nigga.
Niggas that's not even involved in the conversation gonna hit that nigga, bro.
I got it for you, dog. That nigga.
Motherfucker come from the UK talking about doming niggas up in these streets, man. The gay niggas be like, well then. On that note. Oh shit.
Orlando Cruz.
Y'all can't go nowhere else for some real shit like this, man. Teach you all about boxing and have y'all niggas dying and crying, bro, at the end of the show. Y'all know what it is, man. Go to 3kingsboxing.com for your source of pure, unadulterated boxing information. You know what I'm saying? There's a fight on tonight. It's actually on right now, right? What's that boy named? Jericho Quinn and Saul Sanchez. Should be on Showbox. For you broke ass niggas, go on and buy that goddamn Showbox app. You know what I'm saying? Or go stream the shit. You know what I'm saying? You know there's some broke ass niggas in the chat that ain't got no goddamn Showtime.
Hey, J.R. Davis, go ahead, take your light skinned ass in there and beg your woman.
Exactly, bro.
Put that face on, nigga.
Damn, nigga. That's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up. Nah, but it's on Showbox, man. Don't miss that. Pretty good fight. I think Saul Sanchez has one loss, but he's ranked. I think he's ranked by the WBA like at 14 or 15 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? 14, 13, one of them. And then Jericho Quinn is an undefeated prospect. Pretty good puncher. So that's a good fight. Go check that shit out. They got some pretty nice up and coming fighters on that card. So go check that shit out. Should be on right now on Showbox. Look for us tomorrow, probably sometime after the Usyk fight. That's gonna be sometime in the afternoon. It's gonna be early. Don't forget about that shit. It's on DAZN, 2 p.m. Eastern time. That's when the card starts. So y'all niggas be getting used to looking for fights 10 o'clock at night. This shit is over there in the UK, mate. So them niggas is fighting at 2 p.m. Eastern time. So we probably gonna go live like around 5 or some shit like that and talk about how Anthony Joshua's jab was on motherfucking point. Hopefully. You know what I'm saying? So I don't look bad and shit on this prediction. But that's what we're gonna do. Look for us. But until the next one, appreciate everybody in the chat. But until the next one, we out this bitch.